Buying a new microwave should be easy, but if you've ever tried to replace one, you know how quickly it gets confusing. Over-the-range models can be awkward to reach and hard to clean. Countertop versions take up valuable space and often look bulky and outdated. And drawer-style microwaves? They look sleek, but are they really worth the investment? That's exactly why I'm taking a close look at the Sharp Microwave Drawer Oven. It's a built-in model designed to fit into a standard 24-inch cabinet and open like a drawer, giving you full top-down access to your food. It comes with 950 watts of power, touchless wave-to-open technology, and is fully compatible with Alexa, which means you can control it with simple voice commands. On paper, it looks like a high-end solution for people who want a cleaner, smarter kitchen experience, especially if you're dealing with tight spaces or mobility issues. But how well does it actually perform in day-to-day use? Is it really more convenient, or just a more expensive way to reheat leftovers? And here's something to keep in mind. While the drawer design seems ideal, there's one practical detail that caught my attention. Something that could affect how easy it is to use, depending on your kitchen layout. We'll talk more about that in the usability section later in the video. If you want to check the product specs or see today's price, there's a link in the description and the pinned comment. And before we move on, hit that like button if you've ever been frustrated with your microwave, and let me know in the comments what feature matters most to you in a new one. Let's start with the design, because that's where the Sharp immediately stands out. If you've ever felt like your kitchen layout was working against you, especially with an over-the-range or bulky countertop microwave, this drawer-style solution might actually make things easier. It's designed to be installed below your counter, either flush or slightly proud-mounted, which means you don't have to lift heavy bowls over your head or awkwardly crouch down to see inside. The drawer glides open smoothly, and you can activate it with just a wave of your hand. For anyone dealing with mobility issues, messy hands while cooking, or just the usual chaos of dinner time, that's a small but meaningful convenience. The outer finish is stainless steel, clean and modern, and the control panel stays hidden until you need it. It tilts out at a 45-degree angle, making it easy to read without bending or squinting. It definitely blends well with other premium kitchen appliances and helps keep the look of your space streamlined. Inside, you get 1.2 cubic feet of space, enough for a casserole dish, dinner plates, or even a tall mug. But here's the detail I mentioned earlier. The interior is wide and deep, but not especially tall. That means you won't be stacking items, and if you regularly heat up containers with tight-fitting lids, you'll want to double-check the height clearance. Still, for most everyday uses, reheating, defrosting, cooking vegetables, or prepping a quick meal, the size and layout work surprisingly well, and the drawer design makes loading and unloading feel much more natural than front-opening models. So, how does the Sharp actually perform when it's time to cook or reheat real food? Not just on paper, but in a regular household kitchen. Let's start with what works well. The sensor cooking is genuinely helpful. You don't need to guess how long to heat up a plate of pasta or a bowl of soup. It automatically adjusts the time and power level based on steam, which means fewer cold centers or overcooked edges. For families who constantly reheat leftovers, this is a game changer. The defrost function is also smarter than average. Instead of half cooking the edges while the center stays frozen, it handles items like ground meat or frozen chicken breasts more evenly. That's especially useful if you forget to take something out the night before, which, let's be honest, happens all the time. Voice control through Alexa is a nice bonus, especially when your hands are full. Commands like microwave for 2 minutes or defrost 1 pound of chicken actually work once you're set up through the Sharp Kitchen app. Now, here's a small thing that might matter more than it seems. Because this is a drawer microwave, there's no rotating turntable inside. That's intentional. It uses a different heating method, but it also means placement matters. If you put a small item off to the side, it might not heat as evenly. Just something to be aware of if you often reheat single portions. Overall, it handles most daily tasks: reheating, softening butter, defrosting frozen veggies, quickly and quietly. It won't replace an oven or stovetop, but for a microwave, it's more thoughtful and capable than most. When it comes to daily use, the Sharp does a lot to make life easier. But there are a few things worth knowing before you install it. First, the touchless Easy Wave Open feature is genuinely convenient. A simple up and down motion in front of the sensor opens the drawer automatically. It's great when your hands are full or dirty. No buttons to press, no handle to pull. And when it closes, the automatic drawer system glides smoothly without slamming shut, which helps prevent spills and messes. The glass touch controls are hidden behind a tilt-out panel, keeping the look clean and modern. The controls are responsive and intuitive. But here's a tip. The panel only lights up when in use, so if you're not familiar with the layout, there may be a slight learning curve at first. Cleaning is refreshingly simple. With no turntable or overhead grill, the interior has smooth walls and fewer crevices. A damp cloth takes care of most messes, and the LED interior lighting helps you spot splatters right away. That said, the drawer mechanism itself should be treated gently. It's not fragile, but it's built for precision, not force. Now, the point of attention, because this is a built-in unit, installation matters. If your cabinetry isn't perfectly level or you don't have proper ventilation underneath, the drawer may not align properly or could strain over time. This isn't a plug-and-play countertop model. It's meant to be installed by someone who knows what they're doing. Overall, the usability is solid, intuitive once you get the hang of it, and genuinely more ergonomic than traditional microwaves. But it pays to plan the installation carefully, especially if you're remodeling or replacing an older unit. So, is the Sharp Microwave Drawer Oven worth it? If you're someone who values clean design, ergonomic access, and a microwave that actually fits into your kitchen flow, not just your cabinet, this model brings a lot to the table. From the touchless opening to the voice control, it feels designed for real, everyday convenience. It won't magically cook gourmet meals, but it will make reheating, defrosting, and prep work faster, cleaner, and easier. That said, it's not for everyone. The drawer installation requires planning, the interior height is limited, and the price point, around $1,700, puts it firmly in the premium category. But if you're already remodeling, or if you're simply tired of clunky countertop models that hog space and look outdated, this is one of the smartest, most polished options available right now. It's not just an appliance, it's a thoughtful upgrade to how you move in your kitchen. If this review helped answer your questions, do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, subscribe for more honest kitchen tech breakdowns, and drop a comment below telling me what you look for in a microwave or what you absolutely can't stand in your current one. And as always, if you want to check out the latest price or see more about the Sharp, the link is right there in the description and pinned comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next review.